unless he's making a certain amount, or unless he's able to provide for himself and is making money. Well, newsflash, baby, I'm high maintenance because I'm the one that's maintaining it. It's me. So how can I come and live the life that I'm living and I'm enjoying it to come and be suffering with you? Does it make sense? Why would I come from up here to come down here to meet you at your level? Thunder fire every idiot that wants me to do.
Hello, guys. It is Lexus Exodus, leader of the Black Women Exodus. How are you guys doing? And like always, if you enjoy this content, please like and subscribe. Please share. Please comment in the comment section. Please say hey in the chat. Just say hello and let me know that you're listening. How are y'all doing? I hope that all is well. I hope that your week is going well. This is another daily installment of my series called the Blackistan Zoo, where I profile the animals, creatures, and derelicts that are commonly found and located in Blackistan. Again, this will premiere every night in April at 6:30 ET, Monday through Friday. And then at the end of April, I'll level set and we'll review the engagement just to make sure that things align with the level of effort that goes into these videos. So let's get to it. So today we're going to profile this social justice warrior. And shout out to my loyal follower, Anne, who shared that with me. If you guys have any suggestions or ideas for any stories or any contents or any tips, feel free to email those to me at lexusexoduschannel@gmail.com. So like we always do, we're going to go through a brief profile of this social justice warrior, and then we'll go ahead and examine this creature in its natural habitat. So your social justice warrior, her appearance. So she is ragged. She's typically ran ragged. These are typically mammies and mules in the community. So, they're working multiple jobs, filling in the gaps. They're the breadwinners and do everything, the cooking and the cleaning and the providing as well for their entire families, just because the men in their communities, they fail to fill in those gaps. So they have to do everything they can to do so. So she's typically very tired. She's overworked. She has very, very large under eye bags. She looks very unkempt, slumped over from having to carry the weight of the world on her shoulders. And again, that's because the men in her community just fails to help at all. So their behavior, they're very loudmouth. They coddle and protect criminals. So again, they're mammies. So they'll make excuses for criminal behavior or for unacceptable behavior that normal functional communities would look down upon. So when we think of Rayshard Brooks, who was found passed out drunk in the middle of a parking lot and who even proceeded to fight the police and resist arrest and even tried to tase them, you'll see the next day these social justice warriors, these mules out in the streets arguing with the police about how he was unjustly brutalized. Same thing with George Floyd. So we know that he burglarized and victimized a pregnant woman, killed her unborn baby, and then karma finally caught up with him a few years later. And, he's high trying to use counterfeit money at your local corner store. And once he gets killed, suddenly he's an innocent victim, and the social justice warriors turn him into a martyr. He's some angelic, innocent victim, although he has a documented history of drug abuse and then also terrorizing innocent women. And the crazy part about the warrior is that they will demonstrate their undying loyalty to these do-nothings, to these nakers, even though it is very unreciprocal. So as a matter of fact, it's not just unreciprocal, because that would be better. Getting nothing would be better than what they are actually getting. What they are actually getting is these men's asses to kiss. So they'll go out in the streets and they'll cape and they'll be facing rubber bullets. I saw Becky lost her eye. Some even died. So they'll do that just for these apes to turn around and tell them that they're loud, they're ghetto, and that they're masculine. They'll also tell these women that Becky is better than them and they're ugly and no one wants them. Yet it never fails. Every single time something like this happens, these warriors will tirelessly risk their lives and go out on the front lines for these men who denigrate and degrade them. So that's your typical profile of a social justice warrior. Let's look at her in her natural habitat. This first clip is going to be a news clip of Dante Wright. So the boy who was recently gunned down in Minneapolis after he got pulled over. This is his aunt, who is a social justice warrior now, ranting and raving on TV as a result of his death. So let's watch this.
Say his name!
Dante Wright!
They murdered my nephew! She killed my nephew! Every pistol, every taser, it has a safety on it. She saw that, she had to release that. I watched that video like everybody else watched that video. That woman held that gun out in front of her for a long damn time. A long damn time.
Yes, she did. Yes, she did.
My nephew was 20 years old.
Tell him
20 years old. I don't care what nobody got to say about him. He was loved.
Yes.
He was ours. He came from us. My brother and my sister is hurt. Like I said, this is no broken home. This is no broken home. This is 23 years of love.
Tell him.
23. My nephew was 20. Did y'all not see my little great nephew? Did y'all not see that beautiful baby?
Baby, see, we gotta stop right there because she talking about he a damn baby, and we know that this man, because he was a grown ass man, especially when he broke into that woman's house and held her to gunpoint to rob her and to steal her rent money. This is not no fucking baby that we talking about here. But this is what you get. This is what you get in Blackistan. You'll get these mammies and mules out here ranting and raving and screaming and crying about how they were these angelic, innocent human beings. Even though you see his mom is behind her and she's not even doing all that. And that's her damn son. And Becky is behind her, passively crying, just weeping, resting in her femininity, while she out here ranting and raving like, where's his dad at? Where's his dad at? His dad ain't even yelling and screaming like she is. But I mean, that's typical behavior. That is what you get. That's what you get in Blackistan. You get these warriors who will scream and shout for men who would not do it for them, men who wouldn't even do it for themselves, because the Tyrone fucking father and the uncles and the slew of other male cousins, I haven't heard a word from them yet. Okay, so let's keep going. So I recently came across this additional video about a woman who, in the midst of the George Floyd verdict and all the media coverage, decided to protest by sitting in the street. So let's watch this next clip and then we'll unpack.
Pauline, hey sis, how you doing today? How you doing, sis? You okay? What's up? Can I sit with you?
Yes, sir.
We're having a mental health crisis, so please do not do anything. I want to talk to her. I'm a social worker, so I would like to talk to her. She asked me that I can sit.
Don't tell her what to do.
I can sit down with her. You're not going to tell me that I can't sit with my people. You understand? No, I don't need your permission to sit with her.
And you don't have to tell these motherfuckers nothing.
Hi. Why are you sitting here today?
Because of George Floyd.
Because of George Floyd?
Yeah.
I understand that. Power to the people. Black power. Are you okay?
No.
Can we talk about it?
No.
And that's okay too. Is it okay if I sit here with you?
Yes.
Okay. I am in Brooklyn Park, Minnesota. We are having a sister who is protesting, and she has every right to protest in the middle of the street. What I am doing is that I am making sure that these fucking KKK fucking Nazi-ass cops don't do no dumb shit.
Get their name, sis.
Kay Deerling is out. Kay Stein, you're not gonna come up to me and do shit. Don't come up to me. I'm making sure I know your name. Don't talk to me. Don't. We're up the street from the police precinct in Brooklyn Center, Minneapolis, Minnesota. I have a sister here who is protesting for George Floyd. As we know, the verdict is coming this week. I'm right up the street, Jules. I'm up the street. You know where this spot is.
Okay, I'm getting late for church. Let me just go.
Yes, it is. So how long do you plan on sitting here today?
Stop touching that car, motherfucker.
Get out of her. Is that her car?
You know,
Is that her car? You should probably get out of there because you don't have a warrant.
because I said so. Period.
And because she said so.
So which one is the Tesla, motherfuckers? The yellow one or the black one?
And make sure you keep your hand away from it.
I'm sorry every time you're sorry. For how long? Fanya kazi yako mjinga hii. I'm sorry. Sorry ni mama yako. Which one is the Tesla? The yellow one or the black one, motherfuckers? Know your job.
You don't know why? Because George Floyd was murdered. Because Dante Wright was murdered. A protest means that we block the street and make it seem like you motherfuckers know what's going on. That's why she is protesting for your black life. So what? So what? So what? So what? So what? So what? That's the problem. You're too complicit. That's the problem. More black people should be out on the street with her. That's the fucking problem. You're video recording instead of protecting her. Protect black women. Protect black lives. You people are fucking horrible. Horrible. The fact that I even got to get out the car to ensure that they don't put no fucking bullets in her. You are horrible people. You didn't even bother to ask if she having a fucking mental health crisis. Fucking idiots.
What? Don't touch me.
But no other black person ask her, do she want to go to jail today? You better ask her, does she want people to stop being killed? That's what we're here for. Shame on you if you're a black person scared because she about to go to jail. Be afraid that they putting bullets in us.
No. You don't want to do what? Go explain over there. No, honey. Do I look homeless? No. I said no. Shut up. I'm an African too. Thank you.
So we are in Brooklyn Center, Minnesota. We were coming down the street and the street was blocked and my sister is sitting here. My sister was sitting here. She's protesting the murder of George Floyd by Minneapolis police. We're protesting the murder of Dante Wright by blocking traffic. You know how we give it up in New York. You block the streets. So I'm not going to sit here and let 6 different police officers be with one black lady.
Honey, no. Stop talking to me.
This is live currently right now. Officers.
I don't know why there are 6. You could come all the Department of Brooklyn, Minnesota, Majinga Nyingi. Why are you only 6 here? Actually, I don't like your smile, bitch. You better go side and sit in the car. That's how I feel.
How do you feel?
Fuck you. That's how I feel. Like you. Go sit in the car. That's how I feel.
I'm not worked up. But I'm definitely not going to let people talk to her crazy like she's crazy. The problem is that you people think that when black women start yelling at your dumbasses that we're crazy. And it's that we have to come out of our faces and disrespect you, that you, at the end of the day, want to do something about it. We're not crazy. It's that up. You should stop talking. Stop talking. Are you a professional? Stop talking. It's not about your feelings.
Yeah, it's not about your uniform.
It's not about you.
It's not about your color.
It's about you being quiet. Be quiet.
Oh shit, is that simple? If you know your job, motherfuckers.
Go give up your badge if you want to help.
Yeah. Go do nothing. Or drive shit Uber. Simple.
Look at these people.
She doesn't want to have it to North Memorial Beach. If you touch me, you tell me which uniform is like I'm sick. My child, you are not my mama, Nyamaza. Go tell your kids. Mama. Yes. Yes.
I have no idea. Now they're putting them on. But the EMT's here. Some of them have them on.
Mama, go talk to your kids. You feel me? I'm not enough to die for mama. I understand you.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
You, what are you doing? Oh.
Giving you water. It's our allies. It's allies.
Hi, I'm Stephanie, paramedic with North. What's your name?
So what?
I just wanted to know your name just so
I don't want to tell you my name, so fuck off.
Okay.
You said you wanted to go to the hospital, right?
So I'm here.
Honey, fuck off.
Oh, God.
Okay, so I'm here on a medical.
Fuck off, Stephanie, fuck off. Mariah.
Mariah.
Touch me, you see, motherfucker.
No, I'm not going to.
Period.
Yeah. So let me just
Stop explaining to you, motherfucker. I know.
Okay.
I've been to North Memorial. You have attended to me. Go check your record. Dorcas was
Okay.
Wanari.
Yeah.
Get the fuck
Can
out.
I just explain why?
Get the fuck
No, she doesn't want you talking to her. What part of no don't you understand?
Yeah,
Which
Well, no, you don't. Don't
Stephanie.
shake your head at me and say that you do.
Stephanie.
She wants you to leave.
Maria.
She didn't call you.
Get in the
She didn't
car.
call you. I don't care. She didn't call you. 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 Okay, so stop talking to her.
Yeah, listen.
Stop
She's not
talking to
social.
her. I am a mental health worker, and I'm telling you, you talking to her could possibly cause trauma.
Amen.
I'm telling you to stop
Please,
talking
my
to her. It's mad of you, Circle, to back the fuck up.
Okay.
Back up, no, back up.
Nyamaza.
Back up.
Suende.
Back up. Back up.
It's that
Back
simple.
up. Back up. Back up. Back up. I don't give a fuck what you said. Back the fuck up. Back the fuck up. You're way too fucking close. Crowding this black woman like she's a fucking caged animal. Back your dumb ass up. Back up. Back up. I don't give a fuck. Back up. I am. Move back. Move back. Move back. Move back. Please move back. Please move back. Because I'm going to get hands on them. Please. Please. Please.
Yeah, y'all want to exclude people with felons and all that bullshit. But guess what? That's bullshit.
I'm not going to let them take you.
Change the motherfucking law.
I can't, I'm not a legislator.
That's what we want to change.
Get out and vote.
They have to take me too. She's fine. Get the fuck out of here. You know what's wrong? Is that black people are dying, you stupid bitch. Move. Move. No, you don't. Is your people being killed at an exponential rate? Shut the fuck up, Becky. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here, bitch.
Okay, if she doesn't want medical service, the ambulance can leave.
Yes, y'all should leave.
Get your complicit ass out of here. Go find somebody that's dying, bitch. Go find a fucking kid that's black that these motherfuckers are putting bullets in. Get your ass out of here and save a life, ho.
And y'all should go patrol y'all neighborhood.
Go find some fucking actual crime, motherfucker.
Live here where you live.
These are streets. You get paid.
I'm asking you to live in this neighborhood. We want people.
I'm not going to let you come over here.
That way we feel
If you think you're gonna take her, you gonna have hands, cause I fight
you
back.
go home. You feel me? Y'all don't make no motherfucking sense.
You guys want to make a scene in the street? We're out here.
Thank you.
Joe, sit in your car. Go get your
That's the
OT.
way you shoot, motherfucker.
Get your fucking OT. Get your ass in that car. Get in the car. Get in the car. This is what protesting is. This is what protesting is. Get the fuck out of here. Don't talk to me right now, please. Y'all gonna sit here and let them run up on her like that. Shame on you. Shame on you. Shame on you. Shame on you. Surrounding this black woman like she a fucking cage animal, and you're judging her for protecting you. Get away from her. You didn't even bother to sit your black bodies next to her. But you want to call us a community? You can't even protect black women. You're gonna fucking sit here and penalize her with these fucking cops. You see they turned around? Why? Why? Because we got control. We're in control. We're in control. Fucking idiots. All right, y'all. They're gone for right now. So I'm gonna log off. Are you hungry? Do you want food?
No.
Do you need anything? Can I hug you?
I will not be hugged.
Oh.
This is the world with.
Okay. Oh, gosh. This is so problematic. This is so problematic. And we have to stop doing this as women. Here you have this lady sitting in the middle of the street, so-called, quote-unquote, protesting. So the police were called to remove her. Then this social worker, mammy, social justice warrior joins her. And what did I say? Like, she fits this profile verbatim. She is literally the walking example, the walking definition of a social justice warrior, mammy mule. She's your typical loudmouth, caping mammy. So she's here cussing out the police, talking about Black power, power to the people, and calling those officers the KKK. And she's having this type of interaction with 5 police officers who are armed and will use lethal force and won't hesitate if they need to. These are men. Did y'all see any men out there with them, with these social justice warriors? Because I didn't see any. As a matter of fact, she admittedly calls them out for not being on the front lines with her. They're not protesting with her. They're recording. They're sitting here thinking, this is entertainment, recording videos for World Star. So we got to stop this, Black woman. We got to stop. And this makes me so angry to see. And it just cracks me up because she's very vocal about how she cares more and how they should be ashamed of themselves because they're not out in the street, although they're the ones getting killed. And no, she actually says they're killing us, but they're not. They're not. Apes are getting slaughtered, not Black women. This is a male issue. We are not Black men are statistically likely to get gunned down by the police. This is a male issue. And it's like, I'm not going to care more than you do. I'm not going to care more than you do. I'm not going to be fussing and fighting, losing hair, pulling out my hair, having standoffs, engaging in standoffs with men who are armed with lethal force, and you not even doing it. So you think I'm going to risk my life fighting for your ass and you don't even want to? Because it's one thing if they were actively fighting alongside with these 2 women. If they were protesting along with her. But nah, these apes are recording. And here's my thing. If this woman got shot, you think they're going to fight for you and defend your honor and be ranting and raving out in the streets like you are? No. They're going to talk about how loud you are and how ghetto you were and how you shouldn't have had your ass in the street anyway. We got to stop this stuff, Black women. Stop engaging in unreciprocal relationships. Stop fighting for men who wouldn't piss on you if you were on fire. I follow Black Femicide, and she talks about very vocally on Instagram about how Black women are killed every 8 hours, and how I think the number is like 350 Black women that have been killed due to interracial violence. So they've been killed at the hands of these men you guys are defending every 8 hours. And it's heavy and it's very triggering because she'll post the photos of these women and their teenagers and their wives and moms and daughters. And they being killed off by these men you out here defending every 8 damn hours. You know, and it makes me think about the young lady that was just killed in Columbus, Ohio. Breaks my heart. And I'm not going to detail too much about, my personal background, but I really connect with that young girl's story because we have a lot in common. Breaks my heart. Do you think they're going to be outside protesting for you? Do you think they're going to be yelling, screaming, ranting, and raving and standing in the line of fire and standing at gunpoint for you? No. Just like they did Breonna Taylor, they're going to say, oh, well, she was messing with a drug dealer. I've even seen it. It hasn't even been 24 hours. This poor girl's body isn't even cold yet. And I've already seen apes talking about how she had a knife. And that's why she got killed. Y'all. Okay, so let's keep going. So you guys probably have already heard about this story about a military veteran protecting his neighborhood and telling this Tyrone to skedaddle because he was trespassing, and it's gone viral. Now the social justice warriors are going crazy and are going ape shit and are crying foul as a result of this Brad defending his community and his wife. So, it was only a matter of time before a Mammy Mills social justice warrior showed up to the scene to save the day. So let's watch this clip of her responding and caping for this guy who likely would not do the same for her. So let's see.
On your territory at this point. Come on. We want to talk to you.
Talk to us.
We just want to talk. We want to understand some things. That's it.
No justice, no peace.
Yeah. What you gonna do? You gonna stay here every day? And I'm all in your yard, bro. I'm not on your territory at this point. Come on. We want to talk to you.
Talk to us.
We just want to talk. We want to understand.
This don't make no fucking sense. So like she's saying, she's very vocal. She is trespassing on his property. This man is a seasoned military veteran. So he could come out and shoot her and be well in his right to do so. So she out here risking her life, fighting, caping, could get arrested, could get beaten up, could get hurt, can get harmed, can get killed for this little dude who would not do the same for her. Because we know it's only a matter of time before a series of problematic tweets come out where he say, oh, dark bitches bring dark days. Or where they talk about how much they love the police and how much they love Becky. But yeah, she out here screaming, ranting, and raving. And do you see where the Tyrones are? They out in the back, passively, cowardly, just sitting in the corner. Letting the woman handle all the work. Letting the woman defend them and risk their lives. Okay, let's go to this next clip. And I played this before, but this is something that went viral last summer after George Floyd was killed during the Black Lives Matter protests. This one is very sad. This is of a little girl out on the front line screaming, no justice, no peace.
No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. No justice.
So, and I have a 9-year-old. That baby look about maybe 5. At the oldest, she's probably maybe 5 or 4 or 5 years old. And this is so sad. They condition us young, though. It doesn't surprise me because they indoctrinate that type of problematic caping behavior to make us want to demonstrate this undying loyalty, even when it comes to almost losing our lives. They indoctrinate that and teach us that, teach Black girls that very, very young. And I watched that clip and I kept thinking her parents should be ashamed of this, because that don't make no sense. So like I said, there were people who were killed because they were tear gassed. There were people who lost their eyeballs because they were hit by rubber bullets. There were people who were shot and wounded. In my city, I don't know about y'all's, but in my city, they deployed military tanks. So they had the military there, armed guards, armed soldiers protecting the city. And here they got this little girl out here on the front lines talking about no justice, no peace. And I'll say it over and over again. The same thing happened to me. The same thing happened to me last summer. So my son went over to his dad's house. His dad always pawns him with grandparents every time it's his turn to keep him, because we have shared parenting. And I called my son to check in on him, and he talking about he went downtown to the Black Lives Matter protest. And guess who he was with? His 65-year-old grandmother. So my 9-year-old son and his 60-year-old grandmother was downtown on the front lines engaging in these protests, and guess where the nakers were? At home sleep. At home with their feet kicked up. At home being passive. At home being cowards, not doing anything. And they allowed my baby and this elderly woman to go downtown on the front lines to fight for them, as opposed to doing it themselves. Y'all gotta be so damn dumb. I don't even know what to say at this point. And I remember driving through downtown and thinking like, oh, it's going to be a bunch of black dudes up there. They about to, finally, maybe they going to stand up for themselves. Maybe they finally going to put their money where their mouth is. You know who I saw? I saw college age Becky. I saw Brad even. And I saw these social justice warriors, these mammies. Tyrone was nowhere to be found. Nowhere. Speaking of that, let's play a game of Where's Tyrone, which is kind of like Where's Watto, but we're going to try to find the ape. So I did a simple Google search of BLM protests to see what type of imagery I would find, and look at what's front and center. Y'all see this? Let me zoom in. You see? Social justice warrior mammy in her full glory. And she's sitting there standing like a big old dummy in front of these men who are armed, who have batons, who can beat her ass, who can kill her, who can shoot her dead. She's sitting out there defenseless at the sake for these men. Let's look at some more pictures and find where Tyrone is. Oh, there we go. Another mammy sitting on the front line, another social justice warrior. And guess where the naker is? Passively behind her. While she's up front, while she'll get all the bullets, she'll front line and center. She'll be the first to get the tear gas when shit pops off. Look at this. I see Brad. I see another mammy. I see another social justice warrior. I see Becky. Where's Tyrone? Same here. Here's a mammy. Here is Brad. Here's another mammy. Here's another social justice warrior. Another Brad, Becky, another mammy. Oh, here's a Tyrone right here. So we done looked at pictures of at least 100 people and photographed in these pictures that we looked at so far collectively, and found 2 of them. This is what I mean. And y'all will go out there and fight for these men who won't even fight for themselves. They sitting there eating bonbons, sitting on their asses, while you out there risking your life for these fools, just for them to turn around and call you masculine for demonstrating the same behavior to protect them. They'll turn around in the same breath and will call you masculine and will say that you too angry and you too mean and you not submissive. Child, y'all got me messed up. Okay, so I wanted to look at a few clips about Tyrone and what he actually does when he is on the front line. And y'all are going to laugh because this is crazy what I found. So I found a slew of imagery of apes and of Tyrone's busting it open while at protests, busting it open. So let's look at this. Let's see. Here we go.
work.
Y'all see this shit? So when y'all getting knees to y'all neck, when y'all getting choked the fuck out, when y'all getting bullets to y'all's dome, this is what they do in response. Busting it open and bending it over, bussy popping for Brad. Here's another one that demonstrates their feminine and their passive and their cowardly behavior. Them dancing in response to them getting brutally murdered. Them dancing. Look at this.
In the heart of New York City, pocketed among tens of thousands of protesters, dancer Michael Fryer performed A Black Man's Heart. In a video that went viral online, this was his stand against police brutality in the US. I'm gonna stand up, take my people with me.
When George Floyd died, I felt like a piece of art.
Y'all, you can't make this shit up. Here's another Naker dancing. Instead of fighting, instead of organizing, instead of collectively coming together to help enact change, they're out here dancing. You hear the social justice warrior, the mammy screaming? So this is that dumbass shit that these social justice warriors and mammies and Nakers like to normalize in Blackistan. These dumb motherfuckers are getting murdered systematically. Let them tell it. But instead of collectively coming together to enact policy for police reform, instead of trying to become police officers themselves, instead of trying to organize, they'll dance. They're dancing. They bending it over. They busting it wide open, shucking and driving. And that's because they know the women and all the other social justice warriors like these, like we talked about, will take care of them. They know they'll take care of it. Because Black women, in response to that adversity, started Black Lives Matter, and will be out there risking a rubber bullet to the face, and risking getting shot the fuck up, lit the fuck up by the police, while these men just sit down passively watching, and when they do come out, they busting it open. Y'all, I can't. All right. That's it. That's your social justice warrior. Black women, I would encourage you to stay your ass at home, rest in your femininity. This is not your job. Men and women are instinctively and intuitively are built very differently. This is why men are more masculine or more powerful or are larger and tend to be are stronger. So they're supposed to be. There's a reason why they're supposed to be protectors and providers, because they're innately are built more stronger and more suited for fighting on the front lines and for engaging in war. The women and children are supposed to be at home. Okay? So you could be a social justice warrior if you want to, but I'm gonna stay my ass right here watching with my popcorn on the sideline, y'all. Just like they doing, just like Tyrone doing. All right. I love you guys. Until next time. See ya. Bye.
Fellas, if y'all come across a red iPhone, can you please bring it to the sound stage? Red iPhone, appreciate it.